In this video, I want to share my opinion on the Bitcoin bubble, as it seems that everyone else is doing so. Due to the nature of my job, I can assure you that 8 out of the 9 working hours that I spent in my office, I'm listening to Bloomberg. And this is what I heard in the past few weeks. But Bitcoin is a bubble. Bitcoin will crash. Bitcoin is a huge scam and bubble. This is a quote by Jordan Belfort, the so-called Wolf of Wall Street. Numerous financial analysts and veterans in the financial sector sharing their opinion that it's a terrible investment. Even remember the comment from JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon in October, where he claimed that everybody who will invest in it is stupid and it's a total fraud. That he will fire any employee who even mentions trading on Bitcoin. Well, last month they were already discussing the idea of joining the Bitcoin market, and most probably JP Morgan already invested in it. The above examples are just to show you that the so-called pioneers of our trading world are bombarding Bitcoin with negative comments of fraud and theft. Since Bitcoin reached above $1,000, they started strongly advising everyone to get out of the so-called bubble, as it will pop out any moment. Well, in reality it might all collapse, but I don't think it will be in the next couple of months. Here, guys, we should not mistake a very heavy retracement on the prices with the market crash. I mentioned the above. For example, let's take the 2008 housing market bubble. Do you remember someone saying anything about the bubble and the market crash before it actually happened? No, you don't, because everybody was 110% sure that the housing market is the most indestructible thing on earth and would bet their own lives on it. And it was actually a fact. The point is that if people are telling you that something is a bubble and they can't back up that statement without silly comparison on the graphs, then don't take their opinions so seriously. Yes, I might consider that some things are a little inflated, but my opinion is that there is no such thing as a bubble yet. The bubble and the market crash happens when 95% of the market participants think that the market is bullish and unbeatable. Here are some of my points why I don't believe in the media stories. First, how come that all the so-called financial experts who didn't predict any of the previous bubbles now, without a doubt, say that Bitcoin is a bubble? And based on what do they state that when no one can evaluate or estimates the Bitcoin's actual price and usage? Why would those people express their negative opinion that Bitcoin is a bubble and scam if they don't hold any Bitcoins and they don't gain anything from this statement? Do you guys honestly think that those people actually care about the money you have and are trying to protect you? The next thing that I wanted to mention is how come countries with huge economies like Russia and Japan embrace the cryptocurrencies and are not alarmed by this so-called bubble? It's really something to think about. And really, when we have people who are never interested in any trading activities or investments of this kind start reaching how to buy and own Bitcoin, this just shows that there's still money out there ready to be pumped into the market. The fact that there is still money in the market which can be pumped to the Bitcoin only means that we are not at the state of the end of the bubble market. I'm talking also about the huge investments coming from potential ETFs, institutional investors, and exchanges like CME Group. In conclusion, I can say that we have just introduced Bitcoin futures on the CME Group. We need to see how the other big altcoins will be introduced to the futures markets. After that, the possibility of establishing ETFs is really strong, and this is when the cryptos might reach their full investment potential and expand into a bubble. There is only one thing that concerns me at this moment: the endless new pump and dump of ICOs that collect millions of dollars with only a website and a white paper on it. Those projects are the main reasons why cryptos are presented in a bad way and why maybe in the future we'll have a very strict regulations on them. I hope that you enjoyed the video. If that is so, please hit the like button, and if you'd like to see more, just subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, feel free to post them in the comment section and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Bye guys.